Alright, so welcome back to another bit.ly clone tutorial. So today we are going to keep advancing our bit.ly clone. Um, yeah, so this probably is the last actual tutorial on the contents. But don't worry, we will have one or two videos on refactor of the code. We'll make it like a little bit navbar and then make it beautiful. And then we eventually can deploy this to the web. Okay, so let's keep going. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about user's dashboard. So let me just get this Flask app running. Okay. Oh, whoops. Actually, no. Python 3 app.py. Okay, well, I don't know, is this still running on the background? I think it should be quit. Okay, so now let's just do a quick recap. As you can see, if you didn't log in, which then you'll be prompted to this. If you didn't log in, this is our index page. So where you can say, okay, so if I say, let me shorten this URL, and then you can see, since I didn't log in, I cannot change it. We go back to home page. As you can see, this stored in the local storage. What we could do better when we refactor code is we can actually link this website. So like when you click it, to redirect you. This is like a tiny little thing we can do. Okay, so let's talk about our user's dashboard. Okay, so this takes me about 4 hours to make. It's actually really simple, but I will explain it a little bit since it's just some basic HTML, CSS, and some jQuery JavaScript. So let me go ahead and put it here so you can see what it looks like in full. By the way, this is not mobile responsive, which we will try to improve. That. So now you can see this is how it's look like, which compared to the actual dashboard, nothing like this. But this is my best try to mimic a dashboard like this. As you can see, I use some Ginger syntax since it's like in the code it won't like actually loop through. I also use an icon from font awesome. Oh, did it actually work? Well, I don't know. Let me try to refresh. I actually don't know. Does it work? Okay. Okay, so you can see we have some for loop here. We have a URL 4, URL 1 base URL, URL 3, and 4, URL clicks, 6 clicks. I'm going to explain everything by go to my bit.ly dashboard. I don't think I have any link that is important. Okay, so we will try our best to mimic a platform like this. So you can see we have a date here, we have a timestamp here. We will not implement this part since we're going to take user's name. And then you can see this did something really fancy. It get the title of the blog, which we didn't do. You could get the title of the blog, but we'll not do that. It's just going to be this original link. By the way, this link is completely fake. And then, as you can see, when the URL is too long, it's automatically ... And then, same apply to here. This is how jQuery works. Basically, it's checking if the length is 45, because 45 roughly is like a good amount of number for the full screen. And then I'm just gonna replace it ... But the link still works. We have 3 buttons. I'm not gonna implement share button. We'll just implement edit. Oh wait, yeah, we still have one more thing to do with this. We also need to go ahead and implement an application program interface. We'll talk about that in the next tutorial. And then, but yeah, that's about it. And then you can see we also keep track of clicks. So we are not going to implement this chart. We are not going to implement this part. But yeah, that's the best try to mimic a user dashboard like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So first thing first is I will try to explain that's what's happening here. So as you can see, I think it's not a standard boilerplate because this you don't actually need to use header tag in here, so I'm not using header tag. So this is just how this works. And then I got a few scripts here. This is like which handling jQuery should be the most current version of jQuery, Bootstrap 4.5, and this is a font awesome kit, which as you can see, this is used to generate this little mouse icon here. And now you can see this is display info. Gonna talk about when we get to there what this is for. And then you can see this is standard a Bootstrap grid layout. It's like a 1 to 2 column layout. So like this is column 1, and then this is column 2 and 3 kind of combined together, 1 to 2 layout. We also keep track of clicks. The reason I use this is because that's the position it's gonna give to us. So, and then you can see we're gonna loop through this. And then you can see this is like on the right hand side what's happening. So creating here, URL, blah blah blah, span ID. Yeah, so you can see number of clicks. You got copy edit button. Oh shoot. I actually don't know how the copy works. Probably need to Google. I forgot to do that part. But we'll do that when we get to there. So let me go ahead and copy the HTML to here. Just gonna call this dashboard. To your surprise, I'm not actually gonna inherit because this thing is a little bit different. It has some. I don't even know what's happened. E hat here. Let me put body. Wait. Okay. All these will go to head. They will go to header tag. Yeah. The script I don't need to see right now. This can remain on here. Pretty sure the stuff in div should be well controlled. Alright. So now if I just want to see this, so I'm just gonna copy paste and then put it here. And now you can see this is how it looks like without any CSS. Well, not any CSS. I mean, I do have some inline CSS, but yeah, without like external CSS. So now what we're going to do is we're going to copy the CSS, but before we do that, we actually need to create another directory. You're going to call it static. And this is where we store all the static files, such as CSS and JavaScript. So we're going to copy this. And then we're just going to call this styles.css. You want to name it better, like dashboard.css. And this, I'm not going to create another JavaScript file, so it's not too long. Let me see. Okay. doesn't need to be on head. This should be at the end actually, because that's when I want this to run. So you can see I didn't inherit the template because I done custom stuff. And then like jQuery, it's a Slim. I'm not sure what Slim works. And then you can see in here I used a template literal. And then now if we go ahead and refresh this page, now you can see it looks a little bit beautiful. I don't know why this border didn't create. So, oh yeah, I didn't link the CSS. So don't forget to link it. Link rel style sheet to type href slash static slash CSS. Okay, now if you try to refresh again, did not found work. Alright, then don't worry about it. And that's weird. Oh, it's in template folder. Okay, yeah, that's how you're supposed to do when you have a app running. So now I'm just gonna create another route in here. Just gonna call this slash dashboard. Now let's just say return render template. Dashboard.html. Okay, good. 0.00 and 4 to this tab slash dashboard. Oh, it's not defined. Okay, that's good because we didn't pass the template. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and proceed. Proceed. So let's go over the pseudocode for what we're going to do in this video. Gonna change some parts. Let me wrap this so I don't have to scroll. So first is if a new URL is generated and the user is logged in, we're going to change how we store URL based on the changes we made to the database, which we didn't do that yet. We're just going to do it in a little bit. And instead of return success.html, we're going to return dashboard.html. And eventually we're going to create a route, which we already did. The sole purpose of that route is just to return this template. So when the user logged in, what we are going to do. So in the slash login, what I'll be doing is instead of return successful login, just return rendered return redirect slash dashboard. And then let's go ahead and make some modification to our database here. So we're gonna execute following SQL command. You probably didn't see this. It's called alter a table command. It's basically instead of update a single row, it's update the entire table. Update URLs, add date. I don't know, can I do this? I don't think I actually can do this. Add timestamp. I probably cannot do this. User ID, integer. Was it formatted correctly? Okay, yeah, I already have date. I don't know why that happened, but that was syntax error. Okay, well, I don't know what just happened, but okay. Either works. Okay, so we add three new column: date, timestamp, and user ID. Pretty straightforward. And then what we're going to do is when the user is logged in. Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and say how we process the URL. So if user is logged in here, then what I would do, return confirm. So really, only logged in user can have update route, because if they didn't log in, they cannot even update their URL. So which then I will say here, update URL. Notice how I inserted. So I need to fix how I. So it's index. It's really hard for me when I'm doing like a full screen because everything is larger. Okay, so don't need this line anymore. You know what? We're just gonna add to everything. So values, we're gonna say date, timestamp, user ID, and then we're gonna say date, time, user ID. Date. Okay, so now I'm gonna implement some function that's able to get us date. So let me just Google an online Python compiler or interpreter, and then here's what I'm gonna show you. So we're gonna go import some default module. Just double check, see if we have. We're able to import time from datetime import date. Okay, so these two are the default module. Don't worry about install them. So first is we're gonna get today's date, and then this is gonna be today equals date.today. And now if we print out today, what we'll see is we'll see today's date printed out in this format. But since we are technically living in United States, we don't print out format like this. We print out format like so like month, date, year. That's what we try to do. So technically we can read it, but we're just gonna change it to this. I think this is like how international use it, but we're just gonna change it to the American format, so to speak. So we're gonna change it to date equals today.stir from time %m slash %d slash %y. So this we are going to give us is the actual printable date in this format. So this changed a date object to based on this parameter. So this tells you how should we format it, and then change it to a string. So if we try to run a type of this, should see a string. All right. So this is how I get today's date, and now we're gonna get a pure timestamp. So I'm gonna say ts equals time.getTime. Oh, sorry, it's GMT time. And now if I try to print out TS, now I can see it's like a time object here. And then what we're going to do is you're going to change it to timestamp. So change to readable format. I'm going to say timestamp equals to time dot stir from time is, I think it's small x big X, small x big X TS. Alright, now as you can see, it changed the time to, I don't think it's really, yeah, it's not get the current time. I don't know how to change it to different time though. But that's basically what we're going to do. This is a time function. So we're just gonna copy this and then paste it here. Paste it above this. Gonna fix some indentation error. And now what we can say is we can say date is date, time is timestamp, user ID is session.get user ID. So user ID is nullable, which means it doesn't have to give a value even if user didn't log in. So which then we will return render template confirm. So this will confirm them, and then which then we will do the update. So in update, what we can really say is we can add a login required because they must be logged in to do that. And now what I can say is return not success anymore, but I can just return I can just return not even a template, return redirect to dashboard. And now in dashboard, we're going to pass in the URLs. So we're going to say c.execute, select star from URLs, where user ID equals, I'm just going to call this UID because I'm being lazy. And in UID here, I'm going to say session.get user ID. So I'm going to call this at login required. And gonna pass this into Jinja. And then if we go ahead and refresh this, okay, yeah. Okay, I wonder. Oh, okay, yeah, it's gonna be connected. Okay, and then if we try to run this again, and you're going to prompt me to log in, and then I can just type dev no such a column user ID. Okay, first I forgot to fetch all. And to fix that. Wait. Oh, did I forgot to write change? Yeah. Don't forget to write change, guys. Because okay. So let me just print out the entire URLs. It's most likely because I don't have that yet. Go ahead, revisit. So if we take a look, yeah, it's empty. So we'll say is, do I have length parameter? I hope we do. So update dashboard. So we'll say if length of URLs is not equal to 0, and if length is not defined. How do you use length? Product. Okay. Okay, well, let's try that. Now it works. Yeah. So now just empty board, but we're gonna fix that later. So now if we go ahead and go to index route, let's go and create one. Now then just call this bootstrap form 445. Okay, now as you can see, this get created. I don't know why this had two links. So okay, so a few things we need to fix. We don't have base URL passed in, so you're gonna go ahead and pass the base URL in also. Let's try to refresh this. Okay, now you can see this works. This do works also. I don't know. Okay, I need to let's fix some formatting issues. So like this is supposed to not show this. So yeah, I can deal with display info a little bit later. Okay. We got timestamp, we got date. Now what we need to do is figure out why this have the original URL. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it looks alright. I mean, why it gives this? So this is like 0, 1. This is understandable. Okay, I will try to figure out this part out. And we don't have the 2 buttons anymore for some reason. Okay. Okay, this does work. Okay, good. That's an issue. I don't know why that happens. I don't know why that happens. Yeah, for some reasons keep. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna start randomly change some value, see which one will fit. Oh, what did I just do? Let's see what will happen here. Okay, I didn't thought something will be wrong in here, this part. Yeah, something is wrong. So URL 4, okay, this does work. So the only part what will happen, I mean, everything else works. Why this doesn't work? Okay, I'm just gonna reset everything. I don't know why that happens. Guessing Siri should work. I mean, I don't know why they concatenating it together for some reason. Okay. See, this even works. Why the A trap didn't work? Okay. So what likely to happen is because I forgot a quotation mark or something. I don't have a quotation marks here. Okay, it doesn't explain anything at all. Okay, so what we try to figure out is why this links how the original link also. So original link is available at URL1. So I'm just gonna say anything that is related in here. Okay, this one's fine. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't see anything that why it won't work. Fix the span tag. I don't see any reason why it doesn't work. And I need to fix this positioning also. Okay. What wouldn't this work? Oh my god. I didn't think I would have a mistake here. We got our button back. I mean, that was good. I really want to figure this part out, because once we figure out that part, I mean, look, this even works, which is exactly the same thing. I don't know why this doesn't work. And for some reason, because I don't know, when did you get the URL 3? Where did you get the URL 3 from? 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the third element. 0, 1. The only thing what happens is I change it to 1. That's weird. Just because that's really weird. Okay, gonna proceed. I don't know why this happened. I'm just gonna re-log in to see what happens. Nope, not this. Yep, not working. But this works. I use exactly the same thing, but this works. You're gonna comment out in this log. Okay, this thing like causes a lot of trouble. And then 2 clicks doesn't work for some reason now. Trap. But this still works. I have absolutely no clue why that happens. It also affects this line. I mean, I don't know why that happens. This line is supposed to be the normal line. Oh. Is it because I probably forgot some line somewhere? You know what? I'm just gonna. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to create another link. Sorry for you to see my debugging here. I don't know why that happened at all. I'm just gonna say random blog, which I'm pretty sure I didn't use. Okay. Yep, the click doesn't work. Okay, so now it works. So I use some. This is what happening. So this changes the URL, but not completely. Also need to fix the CSS position. So everything works, but okay. So this price dot click. Wait, link the style sheet, right? Okay, something has to do this. I don't know why. Okay. Well, it still not works, but you know what? Probably I'm just gonna remove this. I'm just going to remove this. I don't know why this href's not working. Probably because I forgot something here. I will delete it. I'm gonna create a new href. No base URL, and then URL 3. I'm gonna say hi here. Let's see. I feel like something wrong with. Okay, I feel something wrong with this jQuery. Let me see. I will figure this out. Trust me. Yeah, jQuery is wrong. How? Okay, this takes unexpectedly long for some reason. I totally didn't plan this. Okay. You know what? We're not gonna do this jQuery thing. And now everything works. Yeah, so now this successfully linked. Two clicks is back on track. Okay. Something wrong with jQuery. I don't know why this happens. It's supposed to work. Doesn't. I never saw it's the jQuery's error. Okay, so now what we need to do is we can fix this part now. And then we're gonna font size. Let's say 10 pixel. I'll make it small. The thing I've pushed to the right, so And then, did I have class called new here? I don't know why the jQuery is not freaking working. Okay. Now let me go ahead push you for 50. Static, style, static. CSS. I'm pretty sure you don't need to do this in deployment. I don't know what's wrong. Is it not auto refreshing or something? Okay, so now it looks good. But if you have super long URL, so I probably have to forcibly restrict that. Now you can see. So now the only thing where we implement is try to also fix this thing a little bit. So fix what happening here. So this is just going to replace the contents. Expect to see some console error or not. What's this? Okay, so I need to get you a link. This is the original URL. Okay. I'm just gonna URL underscore A. Okay. Guess it's not mobile responsive. Let's just go over this. Click here. Alright. I don't have the link anymore for some reason. I thought I should have a link. Sorry guys, I didn't expect this gonna take me so long. Oh. Okay, this is in the span. Yeah, I cannot let that happen. So you don't get ID anymore. You are gonna get ID here. Let's try refresh. Okay. Good. I don't know why it's like 2 clicks. Should have no clicks at all. Yep. Now it's working. Now everything else actually works. Yeah. Okay, so now what we need to do is we actually have tons of stuff need to do. I actually don't know this one, so I'm just gonna Google clipboard JavaScript. Actually don't know this one. Copy. Alright, we're just gonna use this, I guess. Fix this. Alright, there's some indentation error. Copy text. What happened? The copy text going to be new URL, yeah. So I'm gonna say new URL here, and then if you try to refresh, oops. Okay, wait. Does the button have? Oh, it does. Well, that was great. Okay, let's try to go to Ginger here. Alright. Alright. And then time of choose. Pasted. Whoops, not working. Does this button doesn't really work? Probably does. Put some console error here. Yep, good. So copy text is not a function. Yeah, it's not because. Let's try that again. Okay. Okay, well, still not works, but let me just double try to make sure I clicked it. They'll put other console error. No errors. Alright. I will double check that. If I cannot figure that out, I will double check the board. Inside you don't need any special permission here. Well, I'm just gonna see W3 schools. This is the first time I actually use a clipboard. Well, clipboard or red text. Would that work? Oh, too late, I guess. Let's see. Hello world. Should work my function. Well, that was weird. You see how to copy it. If I can't, we need a refactor. I don't know if this work, but say copy text. Okay, so no point for this. Let's take a look. Right text is undefined. Text cont. Okay, I see text. Oh, should I have click need to implement? Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay, well. You know what? I guess that will be it for this tutorial. We have few function didn't implement yet because I didn't expect to get this format to work. It takes a long time. But now I can see if you switch, everything switch. Didn't implement clicks yet. Probably forgot to alter that table. But anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry for not being the best in this tutorial. I don't know what's happened. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, find it informative. And I will see you next time.